Hi, Dawn here again. Um, so, week two journal. Wasn't able to do the assessment. I am not cleared to do any sort of physical activity at the present time. The past week I've been suffering back issues and have been to the doctor, the emergency room, the chiropractor twice. I'm going again tomorrow. Something is going on with my right sacral joint and my L5. So I even have a doctor's note. I've been ordered off work, so I don't know if you guys can read that, but yeah, I am not supposed to really be doing anything right now too physical. Um, so I'll be answering the questions in the assignment this week the best that I can without having done the assessment. Um, the reason it's important to perform a readiness assessment is to prevent injury. Is really the biggest first one that would come to mind, or a complication of an injury that you may have suffered in the past, or if you suffer an illness that limits your physical ability to do things, then that's something that you would want to take into consideration. Another good example is someone who's got a chronic issue, like I do. I've got chronic back issues. It can make the condition worse if you don't know what you're doing, or uh, even if you're unaware that you actually have got something wrong. So, uh, if you have somebody who's got, say, an acute respiratory disorder, they wouldn't want to run 5 miles. The assessment is to help you and your health team or your provider or whoever it is that you're working with, but you especially need to be aware of what your physical capabilities are and what your limitations are so that you don't cause problems, so that you're actually promoting wellness rather than causing harm or injury to yourself, especially. Um, let's see. The next questions are to do with the physical assessment. I didn't take it, so I'll address the ones after that. Lifestyle of physical fitness factor. That affects every aspect of your life, really. Um, if you live in such a way where you eat junk, fairly stationary, don't get out much, exercise, basically your average spud or couch potato, your health is going to suffer. Cholesterol, blood pressure, obesity, diabetes are all risk factors for this sort of a lifestyle. However, if you eat well, you're exercising, you limit junk foods, you're being active, that greatly increases your chances of overall good health. You have more energy, you feel better, you sleep better, less susceptible to health issues. It helps keep your immune system strong, and everyone hates getting sick. So keeping yourself as healthy as you are able is definitely a good idea. From week one, I'm doing I'm doing a little bit more poorly, but that because of an acute event that I had no control over. If it counts at all, I'm not letting it get me down. The other dimensions of wellness that physical fitness affects are pretty much all of them. How we and others perceive us can affect our self-esteem, which is emotional. It can cause depression, mental health. This can lead us to withdraw out of shame or hurt, which is social. It can be physically painful as well, so of course you've got the physical. It can make us feel disconnected, which is, that affects spiritual. Like, might lose interest in normal activities like cleaning, bathing, chores, housework, so our environment can suffer. Uh, Conversely, having a better physical level of fitness can do the exact opposite, of course, resulting in a positive rather than a negative. But the same things are affected. Every dimension of health that I had just mentioned is affected, either positively or negatively, depending on your physical fitness and your view of yourself too. That's a big one. Is it's not just strictly physical. It's how you perceive yourself, and it's a big part of that is mental, but a big part of that is also physical. And even though there are people who are limited because of disability or issues that they've had since birth, or injuries or traumatic events that have caused them to not be able to do the quote-unquote normal activities. I know these people, they've got their limits and everything too, but there are some things that everybody can do to some extent, usually even small things. So, yeah, look forward to hearing from everybody in the future, and have a great rest of the week too. Bye.